How are we doing, guys? LUFC, Cardiff versus Leeds, match preview of the game. So, things might look a little bit different here. So this is my new studio. Spent lockdown trying to scout a new studio, put a new studio together, and I've just found a new space. So guys, let us know in the comments what you think about it. As you will see, well stocked in plenty of booze and that lot, which is probably going to come in handy when doing Leeds match previews and reviews. So guys, without any further ado, let's get on with your Cardiff match preview. So to start off with, a bit of team news coming today with Marcelo Bielsa's virtual press conference. The news is that Pablo Hernandez is out of this game, but should be back for the Fulham game. So again, it's frustrating, but as long as Pablo's back for Fulham, hopefully we can cope with it. But there's a little bit of news on Adam Forshaw. It doesn't sound like, maybe we might see Adam Forshaw before the end of the season. Again, it's just trying to read in between the lines at the minute. We've not had any sort of official confirmation on that, but what we do know is Pablo Hernandez is out of this game. So yeah, this is a big game, isn't it? You know, all the games could be big now. 9 games to go. Obviously got Fulham Brentford before this game. Ideally, I think I want a draw or a Brentford win from that game. Certainly don't want Fulham winning that game and being the closest to us. But yeah, I think obviously it would be nice if we go into the game with Fulham having not won. But if they win, they win. At the end of the day, it's all about what we do. So Cardiff, tough game. Neil Harris obviously got a bit of a dislike towards us. Got a decent record against us as well. You know, I think we've only beaten him once. And you know what? His team can still make the playoffs. So I'm not expecting a Cardiff City team that's going to sit back. I'm certainly expecting a Cardiff City team that's going to come and press us, be quite aggressive in the press, and try and win the game. I think obviously this Cardiff team, as Conor's alluded to, is not a great football inside. You know, it's not a great football inside at all. You know, it's going to try and play a lot of long balls, but they will attack. You know, it will look to attack the game. Obviously, Lee Tomlin's back for them. Lee Tomlin's a top player. You know, in that number 10 role, if they do play with number 10, you know, if he's starting the game, if he's coming on, he's a danger for Cardiff. He's definitely a danger. I think it's 7 goals, 7 assists this season for him. He's not played every game. Pretty impressive stuff. So we've got that to contend with. What I will say about Cardiff is I don't think they're great at the back. You know, I think the Cardiff team that went up 2 years ago was built on a solid defensive foundation. You know, he had Joe Bennett, Sean Morrison, Sol Bamba, Neil Everidge, all kind of at their peak. I think since then, you know, obviously 2 years on now, I think they've all kind of regressed a little bit. You know, certainly Sean Morrison, Sol Bamba's not been fit all season, and whether he starts this game or not, we don't know yet. He has come back from a long-term injury. But again, I don't rate this Cardiff team defensively. I think with our runners in behind, you know, I'm going to talk about Helder Costa, Jack Harrison, I think we've got the pace to really hurt Cardiff. You know, you look at the fullbacks, Lee Peltier, Joe Bennett, there's not much pace there. You know, we've got Mateus Click, Tyler Roberts playing little slide rule passes in behind them. Could cause a lot of problems in this game. I think defensively, obviously been absolutely fantastic going into lockdown. 5 clean sheets in a row, 5 wins in a row. You can't ask for much more. I think defensively, that's the key thing. You know, I think the way Cardiff set up, as long as we win that first ball, you know, the long ball up to the striker, Callum Patterson, Robert Glatzel, whoever it is, we should be, you know, hopefully we can cope with that threat. To be fair, hopefully we can cope with that threat. But for me, I think the same thing we say with all these teams, you know, with all these games under Marcelo Bielsa, is what that front 3 does, what the front 4, what the front 5 does. Can we score the goals? You know, I'm confident we'll create chances. You know, look at the Cardiff defence, look at the way Cardiff are going to set up. They're going to go for it. They're going to leave a lot of space in behind because they've got to win this game. Can that front 3 score the goals? I'm talking Helder Costa, I'm talking Patrick Bamford, I'm talking Jack Harrison. Can they score the goals in this game? You know, I think all 3 have been good this season. But can they score the goals? That's the key thing. It's all well and good saying, you know, they're doing good things during the games, but it's all about what we're doing in the box now. They need to score goals. They need to score more goals. You know, we're talking Patrick Bamford's on 13, Jack Harrison's on 5, Helder Costa's on 3. Look, they've all played well this season, but it's goals that change games. And for your attacking players, you need them to turn up. And that's the thing for Leeds this season. I think we've played well in every single game. You know, I think we've had you could argue Leeds could have won every single game this season, bar maybe 2 or 3. And that's not being arrogant, that's just being on the balance of play, expected goal, whatever stats you want to go to. Leeds have been dominant in most games this season. And what it comes down to is why we're still not, you know, still in a fight for promotion, is that we've not scored the goals, we've not finished the chances. And it's down to those 3 now to prove they can do that. You know, we looked at November, December, when they were all on absolute fire, we were on our best run of the season. Hopefully we can get them on top form from the off. Helder Costa's a player in particular I'm confident we're going to see the very best of now after lockdown. Obviously it's Wolves form. I don't think he's quite reached that level yet. I think he was threatening to reach that level prior to lockdown. But yeah, I'm confident we're going to see a good Helder Costa. I think there's 2 reasons for that. Effectively, he's had the second pre-season, and we all know in that second pre-season, Marcelo Bielsa players improved massively. The first pre-season is all about fitness. The second pre-season is looking at movement and individual improvement because the fitness levels are already there. It might go up that next 10, 15% fitness-wise, but I just feel Helder's going to step up that next level now. Jack Harrison has been fantastic this season, our best attacking player. Can we get the very best of that front three now? Can we get the goals that our performances show? I think they all play well. Can we get the goals now? So, yeah, big game, guys. Absolutely massive game. I think it's a game where you look at and say Cardiff isn't a place we traditionally do well, but I'm confident Bielsa's going to set us right here. I'm confident our locals can get this right. Look at that last game against Cardiff in December. We were absolutely fantastic for the first 65 minutes in that game. Absolutely fantastic. Probably, to be fair, you look at that 65 minutes. I was watching it back the other day. I was watching that game back, and you know what? That 65 minutes is probably the best hour I think I've seen at Ellen Road all season. And we've seen some very good, high-quality games this season. We've got Middlesbrough at home, that 4-0 win. There's other games early on in the season. Derby, that game we didn't quite win. But we were outstanding in that Cardiff game. And look, obviously we know Kiko Kasir made a mistake. And it's just one of those things. Chances are in football you're always going to get strange results like that. 3-up goes to 3-3. But play again like we did in that game. Will do fine for me. So guys, next part of the video. So guys, team I would go for this Cardiff game. So again, same formation as usual. I'd go with the 4-1-4-1. I can't see Cardiff going 2 up top, so no real reason to go to a back 3. So of course, let's start with the simple one. Illan Meslier in goal. Illan Meslier, need to say any more. I think he's conceded 1 goal so far in his Leeds career, so no question about that. Made some good saves prior to lockdown. Right back, I'm going to go again. Quite a common theme here. No explanation needed. Luke Ayling right back. Best full-back in the league. Best full-back this season. No question about it. Luke Ayling at right back. Centre-backs. Again, common theme. Solid as a rock, this pairing. Ben White, Liam Cooper. And then left back, the ever-reliable Cookstown Cafu. I'll get there eventually. Stuart Dallas. So again, back 4, prior to lockdown, 5 games, 5 clean sheets. No questions there at all. No questions there. That is the back 4 you got to go with. Slight argument for Berardi, but for me, that's the back 4 you go with. This man's the key man. This man is the key man for this game, Liam Cooper. Because in that Cardiff 3-3 game, guess who was missing from that back 4? Guess who was missing? That man. The man who wins the headers in the box against Glatzel, against Callum Patterson. He's the key man in this game and the key man in that back 4. Okay, next option. Again, nice and simple. Yorkshire Pirlo, Calvin Phillips there. Midfield 4, again, it's kind of pretty much what it always is. Helder Costa, right wing. Matthias Click here. And then as a Pablo replacement, it has to be Tyler Roberts here. And then Jack Harrison on the left-hand side. Again, I'm not sure if this is in proportion, guys, but if it is, you can roughly see where I'm going at here anyway, guys. So, again, midfield 4, pretty much the same as what it was before lockdown. Only difference is this man, Tyler Roberts, he's going to have to take on the Pablo Hernandez responsibility. The responsibility of controlling the game with Click and creating chances, being the link in the whole team. Getting the best out of Helder Costa, picking out Helder Costa's runs here, picking out Jack Harrison's runs here, and creating that space, going to where the space is. If the ball's on the right hand side, you can drift over here. If the ball's on the left hand side, you can drift over there, like Pablo did. Marcelo Bielsa has alluded to it as what he wants from the deep 10, or the 10 in that position there. So that's nice and clear as well. And then the ever-present, again, Patrick Bamford. So yeah, effectively, as it always has been prior to lockdown, ball goes into Patrick Bamford. These two, Helder Costa, Jack Harrison, run off him, and we can go from there. So that, guys, is the team I go with. I think that's pretty much the common team, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the team. Possibly, maybe we might see Jamie Shockington instead of Tyler Roberts. I don't think we will, personally. Or we might see Stuart Dallas go to there, Barry Douglas go left back. I can't see it, guys. I think that's going to be the team. Let us know in the comments below what you think of that selection, and if you think that team is going to get the win that we so desperately need on Sunday, guys. Let us know in the comments down below. So guys, we're going to sign off there anyway. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure you check out Conor and Joe's pre-match previews as well. We're also going to be doing a live stream, so you can watch us all go absolutely crazy, to be fair. Hopefully it'll be joy, hopefully you enjoy it. Make sure you watch out for it, the live stream, watching the game along. And make sure you join in if you want to, guys. But plenty of content coming out. Of course, we'll be back with the match reviews as well. Hopefully reporting on Leeds' first win since lockdown. And yeah, guys, I'm going to leave it there anyway. Let us know what you think of the new studio, and hopefully we won't be needing any of this for the next couple of weeks anyway, guys. So I'm going to leave it there. I've been Oscar Marriott, and make sure you check out our other videos and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. See you later, guys.